Hi guys, this is a Medovik, which is a Russian layer cake made with honey biscuits. Here's how to make it. First we're going to make the Dulce de leche buttercream. First take the label of a can of condensed milk and place it in a pot of water. Bring the water up to a slow simmer. It should be completely submerged. There should be an inch layer of water over the can at all times, so keep topping off with water every 30 minutes. If it's not completely submerged, the can might explode, so take caution. After 2.5 hours, you have Dulce de leche. To that, you're going to add butter and mix it for 10 minutes until you get a smooth cream. When it's done, place it in the refrigerator to stiffen the cream. Next step is the honey biscuits. Try to use a dark honey such as buckwheat. To a metal bowl, first add sugar. Then eggs. Then honey. And last, add softened butter. Make a double boiler by putting the bowl over low simmering water. Make sure the bowl isn't touching the water. Mix quickly because you don't want the eggs to scramble. It's done when it looks like this and the sugar is completely dissolved. Take it off the heat and add the mixture of vinegar and baking soda. Add salt and mix well. And last, add the flour. It was getting too thick to mix with a whisk, so I switched to a spatula. Roll out the dough at least as thin as if you were rolling out a pie crust, but the thinner the better. Use lots of flour to make the process easier, and also use a ring or a plate to guide you on how large your layers should be. I found the dough difficult to work with, so I started rolling them out directly on a silpat, so then I could transfer the silpat directly onto a baking sheet. You want enough for about 5 or 6 round layers. Bake the layers at 365 degrees for about 15 minutes, or until golden brown. Immediately cut out your cake layers before the biscuit hardens. Also, be sure to save the trimmings. Try not to stack them directly on one another, otherwise they'll stick. Our second cream is going to be sort of a sour cream custard. To a bowl, add your sour cream. Then add mascarpone, which has a mild flavor that doesn't interfere with the tartness of the sour cream. If you can't find mascarpone, just add whipped heavy cream. You just want something to add body to the cream. Add granulated sugar. I added a teaspoon of vanilla, but I recommend you add half a teaspoon or even a quarter teaspoon. Otherwise it starts to taste like a cream cheese frosting. Mix it well until you get a consistent thickness like this. And now for the construction. On a piece of cardboard, add your first biscuit layer. Spread the Dulce de leche buttercream as your first cream layer. Spread extra cream around the border, so when you add your second biscuit layer, there are no visible air pockets from the sides. Press down semi-firmly so that the cream is evenly distributed. Now alternate with the sour cream frosting. Add about 50% more of this cream than you do with the Dulce de leche cream. Now just keep alternating your creams with the biscuit layers. And now we're gonna frost the whole cake. cake scraper really comes in handy. Refrigerate the cake for about 15 minutes to stiffen up the cream. For the crumb topping, pulverize some biscuit trimmings in a food processor or a chopper. The result should be a sandy consistency. Coat the sides of your cake with your crumb topping. Use a sifter or a skimmer to lightly cover the top. I'm going to transfer the cake to another cardboard for the final presentation. Store the cake in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours before serving. You want to give the biscuit enough time to soften and absorb the moisture from the creams. When it's time to serve, just leave it out on the counter for about an hour. And here's what the inside of the cake looks like. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.